Hey, yo, what's up, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of Talk on the Podcast. On this podcast, we'll talk with the one instead of the L, because on this podcast, we always keep it 100. All right, let's talk about it. December is here. Officially, finally, and officially is here. Thanksgiving was great with the fam. I think that was the last time I did an episode. It was like right before Thanksgiving. So it's been a week and a half, a little bit, but it's been good. Thanksgiving was good. Family was good. My grandmother came to town. Glad to see her. Newly family that moved in to Texas came over, and we had a blast. Everybody came over. We had fun, played games, ate good, watched football games. Did a little drinking. My mom, actually, shout out to my mom. She went to Mexico not too long ago, and then for my birthday, she brought back a bottle of the Patron, like a black label bottle. But you know, really any type of tequila coming from Mexico, that's legit, genuine, right? So, but the fact that it was Patron too, man, she brought that back. I had 2 shots of it and I was done. My mom had a half a shot and she was done. All right, we was lit on Thanksgiving. All right, we did some dancing. Our theme for Thanksgiving was more of your like cowboy stylish. So we had the cowboy shirt, hats. My wife, my mom had the boots on. My grandma had the boots on. They all had their fans doing the boots on the ground dance. Man, that dance everywhere too, man. Just like 6'7" is everywhere, that boots on the ground is everywhere. Speaking of 6'7", shit, my daughter, my daughter being 7 years old, that's what she stayed. Daddy 6'7", hey yo. But it was fun and more fun for Thanksgiving, and I had fun. I ate good, like I said, watched some good football, played some good games, drank good, slept good, woke up, repeat with some leftovers. All right. So let me know in the comment section, how was your Thanksgiving? Was it fun? Was it not so fun? Anything bad happened? Anything great happened? Let me know in the comment section. Okay, now we are in December. December is here. We're closing in on Christmas, of course. Closing to the New Year's. All right. So we still got some days until both of those happen. But we are closing in like rapidly. Another thing that happens in December, football really is the pinnacle of December. Now that's when you have your college football conference championship and the playoffs. That's when in the NFL, like, these games are must win. If you're a top team or you're the team seeking for a playoff spot, all of these games in December are must wins. Like Kansas City has to go undefeated in December, which they're pretty good when it comes to December gameplay. But they have to go undefeated in December. Steelers and Ravens have to have a good record in December, which they play each other actually first weekend in December, which is crazy, right? Teams like those that need a little bit of help, they need to go ahead and win out December. Now, teams like the Broncos, Patriots, Rams, you can say the Eagles a little bit, they still out there, but teams like those, the Bears, teams like those are and the Chargers probably too, I would put in it maybe. But those teams like those are kind of already solidified, like they're going to the playoffs. We're just waiting to see at the end of the season what seed you're going to be. You know what I mean? But Patriots look fantastic, man. Patriots back. Let me know, Patriots fans. Shout out to my homie Antonio. The Patriots are back 10 games in a row. 11-2, I want to say, is the record. It's been crazy. Looking at the top standings, when I was looking at it, and they showed Patriots number 1, Broncos number 2, and then you got the Colts was number 3 or somewhere around there. And then I'm looking at that, and when I glanced at it, I'm like, yo, is this an old graphic? What year are we in? I feel like we 10 years back in the past. Broncos and Patriots lead the AFC. Crazy work. But yeah, man. December is here. December is going to get cold. It's cold here in Texas. So if Texas is cold, I already know everywhere else is cold. Don't ask me to do shit. Okay, I don't want to do nothing but stay in the house in this heat. I don't want to go outside in that cold. I hate the cold. For me to be a November baby, a winter baby, basically, or not a winter baby, but late fall, early winter baby, November, you would think I love the cold. Hate it. I can't stand it. I love summer better. I say this all the time. I think I have brought that argument up before, but I don't mind bringing it up again. Let me know in the comment section what you think. Because I just said that, summer or winter, which one are you? Do you like summer better? Do you like winter better? Now that we're in the winter months, I tell y'all, I say, oh, winter can't be that bad till we get to winter, and I hate winter. I hate the cold. I hate winter with a passion. Summer all day. I can be in the heat, and I get y'all argument. Oh, you can always in the cold, you can always put more clothes on. You can take clothes off. Yeah, but at the end of the day, why is the sun beaming in my face at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon and it's still only 10 degrees outside? I don't like that. That's stupid. And then on top of that, in the heat, yeah, you can't take more clothes off, but at some point in time, it's going to cool down. The sun goes down. Or you can go into some shade. Even outside, go in some shade. Some shade will cool you down. It ain't going to be like you're going to go from being super hot to like super cool, but you're going to be cooler than you was dead in the sun. Man, it's loopholes to getting cool in the summer than it is to staying warm in the winter. What happens if the what's the name go out? Power go out, grid go out. In the winter, you're fucked. Nothing's working. You gotta go bundled up in your car to stay warm. Summertime, it's gonna get hot. Not gonna lie to you, it's gonna get hot in that house, but at some point in time, it's gonna cool down. Okay, you might have to go to the car for a minute for some AC, but it's gonna cool down at some point. Okay, and every part doesn't get super hot. Shade actually exists. That's my take on it. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think. Y'all are winter people or y'all summer people? I am definitely a summer person. I can't stand the winter. I hate the winter. I hate the cold, period. Even though I love Thanksgiving, Christmas, and football, and I love the holidays where it's October, November, and December, I hate the cold, though. I just love those months because of what they bring me as far as entertainment and for as holidays. But I hate them as far as the weather. They fucking suck. I don't like them. They can keep that shit. All right. One thing I said is NFL's heating up. Not even heating up. It's getting nitty gritty. Football period. College football. NFL is in the nitty gritty of winning. It's time to win, and it's time to play some real football. Like you about to see hits be harder. You about to see penalties be called less. You about to see plays be made more. It's going to be a good month of December for football. But also what's heating up is the NBA. NBA is, NBA starts around October. So we got October, November, where it's like, all right, they've been at it for a month or some change now. But December, that's when it really, because it's now football is getting towards the tail end. Basketball is starting to heat up. Dude, and there's a lot of basketball shit going on. Everybody thought Dallas was going to be at least decent. Dallas sucks. As Nico Harrison got blamed again, got fired. That was crazy. I want to meet the man who really called the shot and then was able to blame Nico Harrison. That man needs a handshake because that was wild. The Lakers. Everybody talks about the Lakers because LeBron is on there. But man, let me tell you something. Luka is looking like a man on a mission. Austin Reeves is looking like a man on a mission. All right. JJ Redick is coaching his ass off. LeBron was hurt and they still was winning. He comes back. They still winning. His streak just broke yesterday with him having so many games, 1,000+ games of over 1,000, over like 1,500 games of at least scoring 10 points or more. He only scored 8 points in the game last night, I think, even though they won the game. And yeah, man, it's crazy. Coming in a crazy time. That streak has ended. I bet it's a sign of relief or a sign of a relief for him. Okay, I know people are gonna sit here and say, "Well, no, he was always trying to keep that record, always." But I bet there's people in this corner like, "Hey, man, you need to score these points so you can keep that 10-point record." He's like, "All right, whatever." But I bet in reality, he could really care less. He could. Now, I get as a competitor, he probably wanted true competitor. He wanted it, and he was going to probably try for it. But I don't think this is what was good about it was he could have got the 10 points and shot the game winner last night, but he gave up to Rui, and Rui hit the shot, and they win the game. He really cares about team success. Now, he already has all his individual success. What, he's going to keep running up this 10-point record or games with at least 10 points? He's going to keep up that record, and then what? Records are meant to be broken. So, yeah, man, it's just going to be a crazy NBA season, okay? We all know that the Celtics, I told y'all beforehand that even when Jason Tatum was out, Jason Tatum is our best player, the Celtics. Jason Tatum is our best player, okay? So I don't think people fully understand that only because they gave Jaylen Brown that finals MVP. Rightfully so. He deserved it at that time. At the same time, y'all don't overlook the person putting in the hard work, Jason Tatum. And he is our superstar piece, our glue piece, our key piece. We got a runner. He is our superstar piece. He is our key piece, and he's our glue piece, right? And so all of that, and all in all, that's why he is very important to our team. Okay, but in reality, let's see, can I get that? Can I reach it? Oh shit! Look, man, y'all got me out here acting a fool, acting wild. All right, let's try this again. There we go. All right, so he is our key piece, our glue piece. We're gonna struggle without him. I said in the beginning of the season that we was gonna struggle without him, and we are okay. We're mediocre, but we still can be better. And without Jason Tatum, this is what's going to happen. I don't expect no finals run this year. Unless Jason Tatum comes back if he comes back like around January or right at All-Star break, I give us a chance. But if he going to wait till the playoffs, then it ain't no purpose. You can't just catch a rhythm and then we go into the finals like that. I wish, but it's not going to happen like that. All right. OKC is OKC. I mean, they are easily the best team in the world. Best assembled basketball team in the world right now. That's not an all-star team. They are the best. Shea is playing at an unbelievable level. Playing at an unbelievable level last year, but he's definitely playing a more unbelievable level this year. Right? Of course, all the pieces, J-Dub, Chet, all these other pieces that they do have. What's his name? Alex Caruso, and then I can't say his name, but y'all know what I'm talking about. But yeah, man, OKC is the best team in the world right now. Best assembled team in the world right now at basketball. Nobody can beat them, and they are just that good. Okay, I said it before, and it was during the summertime on the summer league. Nembhard from on the Mavericks team, the Mavericks, the little brother to Andrew Nembhard. Dude, them Nembhard boys are nasty. They got the same moves. They do the same. They can impact your team the same way, and I love both of them brothers. I am all here for it. I'm here for their success, and I hope they have great success. Watching Andrew Nembhard for the Pacers, watching him a couple of years ago, or a year or two ago when they was playing the Celtics actually, and we actually beat them like 4-0. But dude, Nembhard was going. He was putting in work, and then last year's playoffs, he was putting in more work, and I was like, dude, that dude is cold. Now, of course, we know Tyrese Halliburton, best player on the team. Then we know Pascal Siakam, he should have been second. Or Miles Turner, you could have said he was the second best player. But that's the big three. Nobody talked about Andrew Nembhard, and he was out there eating, man. So him and his brother are going to be fine in the league. I still would say, not this year, of course. Tyrese is hurt. Dallas is not Dallas in them right now. You know, Kyrie's hurt, and they could just going off and on. Cooper Flagg is a great player. He's just a rookie. No, man, Magic Johnson is the only rookie I can say that came in, established his dominance, and won a championship. Not every rookie can do that. I'm sorry. You can't. So you putting too much pressure when you say, oh, well, Magic Johnson did it. Yeah, Magic Johnson did it. Does Cooper Flagg name sound like Magic Johnson? You can even put the number 32 on him, and yet he's not Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson is one man. Magic Johnson is that nigga. I'm sorry to tell y'all. That when it comes to basketball history, basketball just royalty, it's Magic Johnson, man. The smile, the charisma, the personality, the way he plays. For him to be a superstar, he was very unselfish. That's why you had Showtime Lakers. Magic is Magic. Magic is the only motherfucker on the planet that I know that his nickname is really his real name. I guarantee you, people who are seeing this clip, you didn't even know Magic Johnson. You did not know that his name was not Magic. You thought his name was really Magic. I thought his name was Magic for like the first 15 years of my life. I hear the name Magic Johnson, and I really thought his name was Magic Johnson. It took me till I was like 15, 16. I'm like, and it was like Irvin Magic Johnson. I'm like, who the fuck is Irvin? like no, it's Magic Johnson's real name, Irvin. His real name is Irvin. I thought his name was Magic. Y'all had me really believing this man's name was Magic. That's how that nigga Magic was. MJ, we know MJ, Michael Jordan. We know Bron, King James. You can say that. LeBron James. The Truth, Paul Pierce. We know names behind nicknames that's come through the NBA. Even the excuse me. Even the logo. Jerry West. We know the names we know the real people with the nicknames. Magic was the only one. A lot of people just like, damn, I thought his name was really Magic. I didn't know Magic was a nickname. I thought Magic was your name. Like, first of all, I was thinking like, damn, your mom is bold, and that's kind of cool. Magic, shit, that's cool as fuck. You just knew your song was gonna be lit, but the fact that there was a nickname is crazy, right? But yeah, man, Magic has just always been that guy. Okay, so you can't expect rookies to come in and just do that. Then the way that LeBron came in, he didn't really do much as far as success. He didn't really do much as a rookie, but he came in. We knew he was going to be great, and he excelled after that first year. So people try to look at that and say, hey, Cooper Flag can be that. He's going to be that. We put him around Anthony Davis. Kyrie going to come back at some point. We got a good amount of role players. He's going to take them to the playoffs. He might can go to the final. It's not going to happen, brother. I'm sorry to tell you. Rookies are rookies. When it comes to it's a real big difference when it comes from competing against kids who are really kids that just, some of them might have kids and maybe a little small family, but they don't have real people that they're taking care of at the moment, right? Versus when you go to a league, the third string on that team has a whole family to take care of, so they have to eat. So what you think he's out there doing? It's levels to it when you come from college into the pros. Really just amateur into the pros. Any type of amateur. You can be, what is it, the 37 U's and the 27 U's and all that. That's still amateur ball compared to the professional. And it's a big, fine line difference. You can tell it all the time. YouTubers talk shit all day about basketball, and then they face a third string guy, or they face a dude that's at the end of the bench, 13th man on the bench, and they're getting their ass whooped. It's a fine line between amateur and professional. So this is why I say a lot of people put expectations on Cooper Flag, and which rightfully so. He was good in college. He was good in high school. He went to Team USA practices. When they won that gold medal, he was at the practices giving people work, giving Anthony Davis work, giving even LeBron work. He was giving people work at these practices. But when it comes to actually putting this on night in, night out in front of fans all day, all these expectations are on you. What do? And we're seeing it. It's going to take some time for him, but I am here for the hype train of Cooper Flag. Don't get me wrong now. I am here for the hype train. All right. Los Angeles Clippers. I'm going to tell y'all something right now. Los Angeles Clippers, I love their owner. Let me say that first and foremost. Their owner, I would love to have him as owner. I love his energy. I love his charisma. I love everything about that dude. That dude is the total opposite of the Sterling owner they had before. The total opposite. But this dude, I would love him as the owner of the Tennessee Titans, man. You like I said, the charisma you have, the excitement that you have of just being there watching basketball, and then the amount of opportunity you put players in or your team in, because like you building new stadiums. You basically got out of being the Lakers shadow, getting the Clippers their own stadium and doing all this. And like, dude, I'm all for that owner. But besides the owner, which he really doesn't have nothing to do with this, but he probably seen it, was like, you can't really ask too much from him. Okay. As an owner, you put your trust, it's your money and shit, but you put your trust into other people who knows basketball to make those decisions, okay? So I really can't blame that owner, but besides the owner, the Clippers organization, all of y'all suck. All of y'all are foul. All of y'all are dirty. I do not like y'all at all. I never really was fond of the Clippers, but definitely don't like y'all now. Clippers did CP dirty. The Clippers did CP3 dirty. How you going to cut this man after he announced he's going to retire at the end of the season? You cut this man. Sent this man home. As he said, this is going to be his last season. It don't matter if y'all was going to be dog shit. We knew that. But it didn't matter if it was. He was just going to do his little retirement tour, be with the Clippers, retire a Clipper. Cool. Now y'all cut this man. You don't do that to a player of CP3's caliber. Right? In my opinion, CP3 is still a player that if you put him on a OKC team, if you put him on a Lakers team, put him on a Milwaukee Bucks team, a New York Knicks team, a Minnesota team. If you put him on a team that has a chance of competing, he still can go out there, give you at least 15 minutes and give you production in those 15 minutes. Hell, Spurs, take him back. Y'all was doing good, and y'all was on the uprise with him. De'Aaron Fox is there. Yeah, we know. Shit, let CP3 come off the bench. Dude, CP3 is still a caliber player right now. I feel like that he can come in and still give you quality buckets, quality minutes. Quality is going to be some good shit. And I think he can do that. And the fact the Clippers just did him dirty and cut him like that, oh my God, bro. The Clippers, nothing good is going to happen to the Clippers. First of all, y'all fucked up anyway by basically saying, all right, Norman Powell, it was good having you, but we're going to sign this guy named Bradley Beal. How is that working out? Bradley Beal was not it in Phoenix. Bradley Beal has not been the same since John Wall left him in Washington. No shade against Bradley Beal with that. It's just some people just thrive with that person. Some people you click with and you just can't be stopped. But when you're not with that person, it don't happen anymore. Since John Wall left Washington, Bradley Beal has not been the same. Has not been the same. Seen it at the tail end of his career in Washington. We've seen it the whole time in Phoenix. He was horrible in Phoenix. And now he's horrible with the Clippers. That man is... I pray for good things to happen to it used to be superstars. Like maybe you just need a rebirth, and like you just need to come in and do some bench work, and then you can probably build your confidence up. But man, just throwing Bradley Beal out there thinking he's the same Bradley Beal is not working for anybody. It is not working. I don't know what the hell to tell y'all, but it's just not fucking working. Okay, so Clippers. Y'all can go to, where you can go to. I'm not going to say it because today I got the Christmas pajamas on. Hey, Christmas pajamas episode. Go put on your Christmas pajamas while you watch this episode. But anyway, you know where the Clippers organization, you know where the hell you can go. Ooh, I said it anyway. You know where the hell you can go. And it's not up. Hell, it's not even to the left or right. I said it twice, 3 times. Anyway. Yeah, man, Clippers are downright dirty for that. Now, I did see, shout out to Charlie Villanueva, they in their podcast they do. I love watching them, I ain't gonna lie. But I will say, Charlie Villanueva said it the best. He's still an employee. Like we don't as fans. And I just went off about the Clippers, right? But as a fan of the NBA, fan of basketball, like and me growing up with my greats, I won't lie to y'all. I don't want to. It's a sad day to see my greats being closer to the end or it's already in. CP3 is about to be done after this year. Steph Curry's coming to the end. LeBron is coming to the end. KD, my favorite player, coming to the end. It's coming to the end. Maybe not this year, next year, or whatever, but it's coming soon. And I get sad. But now we got the new generation coming in, and it is what it is. But we all know, as far as even with our era back then, just employees. How quick are they to move on from you? How quick are they to just, you're here, we drafted you, you're here, this and that. The organization, the city's on your back. You got the keys to it all. After about 8 years, and if you haven't really won nothing, or if you have won one championship, or maybe a couple, but after about 8 to 10 years, you're getting older, they start to look at you a little different. Just a little different. If you're still killing and having a good time, then yeah, okay, we'll keep you around. But if not, it's probably time to move on. Right? And that was a good point. Still an employee to the NBA. which means y'all, everyday people, me, you, everyday people out there, we know what being employees is like. We know that we work countless hours to make a living. Some is the way that the economy is going up. It's low key bullshit living, but we're going to work to make a living. They tell us you need to give me a 2-week notice if you wanted to leave this job. You need to give me a week or two in advance about your vacation so I can plan this and that. We need to know in advance for this. But at the same time, back in, you're fired. Well, hold on. I need a chance to, nope, bye. Or you suspended without pay. Wait, what happened? We got an investigation going on. Well, can you wait till really the investigation over? The fireman, I need this money. Nope, go home. It's crazy, man. So those regular jobs do you dirty. It's not a basketball, NBA is not a regular job, but it's a job. People get cut all the time. People are getting sent home all the time. People go from big time person at that, big time managers, whatever they are, I guess you would be superstar, big time person, to you will no longer looked at as that. Who is that? Who is that? It's crazy, man. So I get it. Shout out to Charlie Van Wave, who said it, and I would definitely agree with him. But at the same time, I agree with all the other guys of saying, yo, this is some bullshit. The Clippers are trash for this, are very trash. They are trash. I'm sorry to tell you, they just trash. I hope CP3 is able to go to another contending team. Put him back on OKC. Oh, I don't think people remember when Chris Paul was on OKC. That was when Shea first got there, and basically CP3 was teaching Shea the ropes. Now look, and I just saw a video actually on Instagram around Thanksgiving. I don't think it was around Thanksgiving, but it's one of these times. This is now. Chris Paul was over at Shea's house having dinner. They are still close like that. Why not bring him back to the team? Why not have a reunion? Hey, I say go for it. What? Well, let's see. Let's just go back on his old teams. I say if you can bring all the old teams that had Chris Paul, besides the Pelicans, please God no. Or the Hornets. I don't know, Hornets or Pelicans, whatever one you would say he was, because it was New Orleans Hornets at the time. But you can say whatever. Just Hornets or Pelicans, please. Y'all stay out of this. What I'm about to say, y'all stay out of this. But if we're talking about teams that he can go back to that are now contenders, OKC, I just named that one. Houston, San Antonio. If you can go back to one of those three teams and help compete for a championship, I think he can help get it done. Especially in Houston. If you're able to add a Chris Paul, people said Fred VanVleet went out. Y'all need a point guard. Why not get a veteran point guard to come back and play? Come on. Come join your boy KD. Come join these young talents and Amen Thompson, Şengün. We still got Steven Adams who's playing like a monster. Dennis Smith Jr. Oh, not Dennis Smith Jr. I'm so sorry. Jabari Smith Jr. All this young talent we got. So why not? Same thing for OKC. We got all this young talent. You can come in and be a backup point guard right beside Alex Caruso. It'll be good. Why not? So that's just my opinion. I feel like teams should call those three teams. One of them should call CP3. And if you get CP3 on their team and give him a better chance to get a ring, fuck yes. All right. We are getting to the nitty-gritty of college football, okay? Conference championships are coming up this weekend, actually today and tomorrow. I'm going to talk about those. I'm going to give my prediction on those a little bit later. But what I want to talk about is one guy who I was heavy on all year, and I watched him all year, even though I do not like Alabama. I can't stand Alabama, first and foremost. Do not like them, so don't associate me with them. Don't do anything. Only reason I like them this year is because of Ta1k Simpson. Okay, Ta1k Simpson is the starting quarterback for Alabama, who's been phenomenal this year for them. Phenomenal. He is from West Tennessee. Not only is he from Tennessee, same place I'm from, but West Tennessee. That's very important. West Tennessee stand up. We know who's from West Tennessee. West Tennessee has been putting a lot of more people on the map lately. From athletes to rappers to everything. Now, Memphis is in West Tennessee, but do you count really Memphis? Because like, Memphis is its own thing. You know what I'm saying? So like, but still, we count it as West Tennessee. So from the rappers of Glorilla, and then we had Moneybagg Yo. We got all these we got all these rappers that are coming up. NLE Chopper, all these rappers that are coming up and changing the tone of the game. Ones that been changing the tone of the game. 3 6 Mafia. All these other rappers that have come and gone. Athletes as well. But dude, lately, West Tennessee has been putting them on the map. Those rappers I just named, athletes that's coming out. From Trey Smith on the Chiefs to Ty Simpson now on the Alabama Crimson Tide doing his thing. Jalen Barford from when I was going to school. AJ Mayweather played on the Harlem Globetrotters. All right. Dude, all of these players that we had coming in from West Tennessee, all these athletes and all these artists that I've seen and grew up with, man, we are slowly but surely showcasing our skills and putting West Tennessee on the map. So, Ty Simpson, I've been watching him all year. And I've been rooting for him all year. But crazy thing is, he's not the only one. Ty Simpson has a little brother, Graham Simpson, who just passed his older brother, Ty Simpson, in passing touchdowns in his high school career. And you know what's so crazy? This is for the whole career. So Ty Simpson, I can't remember the exact number, so don't quote me on that. But Ty Simpson, he had the highest passing touchdowns in school history for his school. And his little brother Graham came in, and he has passed him. And you know what's so crazy? Graham is only a sophomore. He's only a sophomore, so he has a chance to be better than his brother, who his brother is just as good. Starting quarterback for Alabama, that is huge. That is huge. If you're the starting quarterback for, so being a starting quarterback for a national championship team, like the starting quarterback, like Will Howard, starting quarterback for Ohio State last year, we know who he is, but we knew more because starting quarterback on the national championship team. When the starting quarterback of a national championship team, we know you. But if you're the starting quarterback of Alabama, you definitely we're looking at you. We can go back from Blake Sims to Jalen Monroe. We can do all of these all of these quarterbacks, right? All of these quarterbacks that started for Alabama, we can just go from A.J. McCarron, Blake Sims, Jalen Monroe. I already say A.J. McCarron. It's too many of them actually, bro. But when you're the starting quarterback of Alabama, you're looked at differently. You are looked at differently because it's Alabama. And so for Ty Simpson to be the quarterback of Alabama, the starting quarterback of Alabama, and he's doing so great. They're playing in ACC championship game tomorrow. Good luck to you. But his little brother coming in and passing him already in school history touchdowns, and he's only a sophomore. He has a bright future ahead of him, and I know he can't wait to go see what happens. I think they just won a state title, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so I don't know, but shout out to Ty Simpson, shout out to Graham Simpson, y'all two brothers. I hope y'all both have great success, and I hope you both meet each other in the league, or at least have great collegiate levels plays. I hope the best for both of y'all. West Tennessee, stand up. All right. If you guys saw the game, second start for Shedeur Sanders, they played the 49ers in Cleveland. Okay. 49ers is 49ers. We know who the 49ers are. Cleveland, we know who the fuck Cleveland is. Shedeur had a good first game in. He actually played pretty decent in this game, the second game, but they just lost. We saw on the sideline Jerry Judy and Shedeur Sanders get into some type of I don't want to say argument, but some type of just conversation. That's what it really was. Now, I'm going to tell y'all, for the casual fans that just reaching, especially on social media, for y'all to just reaching, dude, that happens all the time. You have times where offensive line talk to quarterbacks and talking crazy. Offensive line talking to defensive line talking crazy. Quarterback to receivers, it looks like they're talking crazy. D lineman to D lineman, or D lineman to linebacker, D lineman to DB. People, player or coach, you see on the side, you're gonna see somebody frustrated, at least for a second, on the sideline about something. This is nothing new, but I will say this: the fact that it's Jerry Judy, I automatically thought about Steve Smith. What is it? A Jag? Just another guy? Dude, I was like, man, it wouldn't have to be Jerry Judy, right? Out of all. Jerry Judy? This is crazy. But yeah, man, I just wanted to touch up on that. Just to say, man, please don't reach into that. Yeah, they had a disagreement and they looked like they was arguing on the sideline. But shit, who doesn't? You're a team. You want to win. I want to win. You want to win. Well, of course, like, there's going to be competition. So us wanting to win, we're going to have disagreements about certain stuff. Like playing 2K with my brother. It's fun sometimes. Most of the time we be winning. But sometimes I laugh harder when we are maybe losing or we have a losing streak or we are losing bad in the game, and then we just start like throwing little shades. Like, nigga, man, if you do this or you do this, like we throw little shades. It'd be funny after we get off and we think about it, because it's just like, yo, that's how much we want to win. And that's how much we know how good each other are. Like, dude, you playing like dog shit. What the fuck is going on? And same vice versa. It does the same shit to me. So it's like, when you have that competitive spirit and you are a competitive person and you have somebody with you that's your friend, your brother, your whoever it is, just your ace, and who has the same competitive spirit as you, that's going to be success, because y'all hold each other accountable and you guys push each other. That's what me and my brother do all day. We talk shit all day. Shit. But we hold each other accountable. If shit goes to the fan, nigga, I'm always there to pick him up. Shit fails on him, I'm always there to pick him up. Shit fails on me, he's always there to pick me up. So it's a brotherhood. Sports are a brotherhood. Video games have come to a point to where that's a brotherhood just the same as sports. How many videos have y'all seen to where you be like, oh, I met this dude offline, I ain't never met him, and they meet each other. It's like, dude, they best friends that got separated. You know, it's starting to become a brotherhood. And so, sports, period. But anything sports, anything competitive nature, really, is a brotherhood or a sisterhood. And so, you're going to have disagreements with your brother or sister. You're going to have times to where you really disagree so hard you don't want to talk to them for maybe a day or two. You don't even want to talk to them. I don't want to see you right now. Leave me the fuck alone. And then next thing you know, it's back to like nothing happened. I was just mad. I wanted to win. You wanted to win. We both wanted to win. I thought my idea of winning was better than your idea that you came up to me with, and vice versa. That's all it is. So Jerry, Judy, and Shedeur are probably cool as hell, and they're good. It's just some stuff a certain thing that you saw on the sideline that, oh, let's put a story out. Fuck y'all. This is why social media ruins everything. Everything. It's still, right now, social media ruins everything, and second behind that is AI. AI is going crazy, bro. I haven't laughed at so many AI videos in my life until these past like 3 months. AI video. Now, in the beginning of the year when they was kind of like doing it overly, I was like, man, look, this is AI. You know, yeah, it's all right. It's funny. But dude, it's getting to the point I can't tell if shit is AI anymore. But I be crying laughing, man. These past 3 months, AI is taking over. I'm scared of AI. I am terrified. I don't know what's about to happen next. If you can do this shit with AI, the way they doing that shit, no telling. I've seen so many AI Kobe videos that I'm just like, did this nigga film all this before he died? Like, dude, it's getting out of hand. I don't like it. I don't like it. Fuck that AI. Keep that shit. But yeah, man, it's that's just what it is. It's a brotherhood, and I think Jerry, Judy, and Shedeur are good. I think the Browns is gonna. If you go right now, the Browns have to pick a quarterback. Are you going to go back to Dylan Gabriel, or are you going to stick with Shedeur? It don't matter what you do, but you need to do something fast, just so you can know what to prepare for when going to the offseason to get right. I think it should be Shedeur, but it's up to that coaching staff. I don't think Kevin Stefanski is going to be there anymore after this year, but that's just me. This is what I think. I don't know. I'm not an analyst. I'm not in that organization. I don't know. That's just what I personally think. Okay. I really don't like talking about drama like that because I'm not really a dramatic person, and I shy away from drama. But at the same time, having a podcast, everybody wants to know. Everybody likes juicy. Everybody likes all the drama. Y'all are toxic. Y'all are childish and toxic. All of you, including me. I love to hear it. I just don't like to be a part of it. But anyway, this Lane Kiffin shit is really, really aggravating, bro. How do I want to say this? Because I don't want to sound like I'm just joining. at fucking Lane Kiffin. But you had a big part in this, bro. First of all, you've always been kind of iffy as a person, period. Just a shitty person, low-key. The way you just do schools dirty. This is not the first time you've done a school dirty. But this is what trips me out. NCAA really needs to change their rules. Or at least look into something about loopholes for it. Ole Miss, and I've been loving Ole Miss since I was in high school. My shout out to my coach Van, my defensive line coach, went to Ole Miss. He put it into me that I wanted to go to Ole Miss. I went to an Ole Miss camp. I was following Ole Miss through high school, and I still follow them to this day. I never seen them had a great season like they did this year. A great season. You had one loss season, and if you didn't lose that game, you had an undefeated season. But dude, a great season. Come in, going to the playoffs for sure. No matter what, you go into the playoffs. The one time that you have a good season, you go into the playoffs and you get to showcase what you got, you up and leave. Like I said, NCAA, it shouldn't be allowed that schools are able to talk to these coaches around this time during bowl season, playoff season. That should be illegal. This dude, we just saw a guy take a job for another SEC school, leaving his old SEC school to drop. And guess what? If his players that are on there that want to go to follow him to LSU, they have to opt out of this playoffs to go follow him to LSU right now. That is unfair. Very unfair. This is unfair to the players. Fuck the schools. Fuck what money it brings. This is unfair to the players. You sold me a dream. Think about the seniors that are on that team. The ones that stayed the 4 years. You sold me a dream that one day we're going to be competing for a college football championship. One day we can compete for a national championship. One day we're going to be up there competing maybe for an SEC championship. We're going to be competing. But right now, I need you to invest in me and I invest in you. That bullshit knifely lie that came out of his fucking mouth to you. How you think I feel as a senior, man? You just upped and left me, bro? This is my last game. And I could possibly lose because we don't have other players opting out. So now what? What do we do? What do we do? I will say, for sure, I'm pissed off because you just simply don't do that. The way you just moved, the way you just got just upped and left Ole Miss, man, I just don't like the way you did that. NCAA needs to step in and put rules in place so they can like wait until after the playoffs or after the season is over. At least, look, if you're going to talk to coaches, like if coaches are not going to the playoffs or coaches not going to the bowl game, that's fine. Talk to whoever you want to. Do what you want to. But coaches going to bowl games and playoffs, they should not be allowed to talk to other schools until they are done with the season. Or you can say before the last game happened, a week before then, just to talk negotiations. And then you can be like, all right, well, after this game, I'm going here. All right, cool. But you did us justice by being here. Lane Kiffin, you are a and I can't stand you right now, brother. And I love you as a coach. This was crazy. Lane Kiffin is a great coach. He's about to go to LSU. In about 2 or 3 years, they're about to be good again. National championships again. But you left Ole Miss to dry for I don't know. You know what needs to come back? What's that meme where it's the dude and the chick walking, and the chick's walking past him, and he looks back like, ooh. Yeah, we need that meme for this. This is crazy. Oh, fuck Lane Kiffin right now. Just for right now. All right. Now, speaking of the conference championships, baby, we got conference championships, okay? Starting off with today, on Friday, December 5th, we have Troy facing off James Madison for the Sun Belt Championship. That should be good. Troy's 8-4, James Madison 11-1. James Madison has been looking fantastic this year, but for them to be 11-1 and only 25, that's why I hate the ranking system. Matter of fact, before I talk about more about this, I want to say this. Actually, hold on. I'm picking James Madison to win this game, okay? But before I keep going on in predictions, I just want to say this. The college ranking system is bullshit. The way that y'all ranking these playoff teams, bullshit. The ranking system, period, bullshit. There's no way you're going to sit here and tell me 11-1 team and 11-1 team are 24-25 in the country while we have teams who are 9-3, 16. Oh, well, they have a better schedule, a better strength of schedule. Stop. I don't want to hear that shit. I hate when y'all sit here and bring in strength of schedule because at some point in time, that's just an excuse. You want to know. I want y'all to know something. I want y'all to do something, okay? For the people who I say, like James Madison or North Texas, when I say, oh, look, they got 11-1, why are they 24-25? And the people that sit there and say, oh, they don't play anybody. Okay, so I want you to go to each school that they play, go to their face, those players' face, and be like, hey, y'all are nobody. Y'all are nobody team. Y'all are nobody school. The only reason James Madison plays y'all because they knew we was going to beat y'all. And I wanted to see when you come out of there alive, would they not smack the shit out of you? When athletes go to college, it don't matter what college it is, D1, D2, D3. It don't matter if it's a D1 school but nobody knows about it, or D1 school but it's Alabama. It don't matter. When you go play a sport, it don't matter what accomplishments you have. It don't matter who you are, what your name is. When you get on that gridiron, when you get on that court, when you get on that field, it don't matter. You have to prove why you're better than us. Prove it. Anybody can fall to anybody any day. Anybody. It pisses me off, man, to sit here when teams go out here and fight their ass off and they're winning games, but you don't put them in a good ranking and your excuse is, oh, well, they don't play anybody. Fuck you, bro. You're part of the problem. It don't matter who they play. They played and they won the games. Yeah, people want to say, oh, well, Texas, they're going to screw Texas. Texas screwed themselves. Win the games. You have Florida that you should have won. Lost. Win the games. But we reward those teams because they're in the SEC. Fuck that, bro. You know what? How about this? It's so many SEC teams, SEC schools in the SEC. It's so many schools in the SEC that shit, fuck it. You can schedule you can do a whole schedule, all 10, 11, 12 games, just SEC schools. Well, that's not going to be fair because then there's going to be so many teams in SEC are going to have losing records. That's what it's supposed to be, right? What are we talking about, bro? It pisses me off because I'm that underdog story. I love to be the underdog story. I feel like I should be on top, and I feel like my level of play, whatever I do, is up there with the greats. I'll say it fully. But just because I go here don't mean you can disrespect me and look over me. That's bullshit. And people who are disrespecting and looking over these teams, yeah, y'all ain't shit. Oh, they don't play anybody. I bet you won't go say that to the university. All the universities they played and won, go say that to them. Go say you're a nobody university. Y'all are nobody. That's why North Texas beat y'all. Smack, kick in the face. Matter of fact, where the quarterback at? Throw a football at his head. Bink. Yeah, now who a nobody? You saw how I perfectly dotted your fucking face up with this football? Shut the hell up. But at the same time, shout out to my stepdad. He puts it in my head every day, and I know, Keith. All about the money. It is all about that money. That money. Yeah, that money. Yeah. I know it is. And so I'm just getting so pissed off because as an athlete, as a competitor, as a guy who's seen from the small schools, that's been to the small schools, that's wanted a chance, but y'all literally take it from us because you sit here and say this matters more than it sucks, bro. It sucks. I should have the same chance as they do. Think about a lot of Hall of Famers. Jair Rice is probably the best receiver ever to play this game. Didn't go to Alabama. Didn't go to Texas Tech. Didn't go to Georgia. Didn't go to Ohio State. Terrell Owens, another good one. One of the best of all time. Didn't go to Georgia. Didn't go to Alabama. Didn't go to Texas Tech. Didn't go to Ohio State. Didn't go to University of Tennessee. He was in Tennessee, but not University of Tennessee. Didn't even go to Memphis. Randy Moss. Didn't go to Texas Tech. Didn't go to Alabama. Didn't go to Georgia. Didn't go to Ohio State. Dude, I don't understand why y'all sit here and think because top name schools, they do bring in the top name athletes because they got the money for it. But you got to put that shit together. Everybody's egos is not the same. So, disrespecting these small schools, y'all are trash. And y'all just want to have excuse, well, they don't play anybody. That pisses me off, man. Because y'all do it in the NFL too. Oh, look at this. Their schedule is weak. How is your schedule weak? You're in NFL. Everybody in the NFL is good. Even the Titans are the shittiest team in the NFL. And even you got me fucked up to think that any collegiate team can beat the Tennessee Titans. They will beat the fuck out of them. Now I joke. I'd be honest. I joke all day. I'm a clown. I talk shit all day. So I say it. I was one of the first ones that was jokingly saying, like, damn, Vanderbilt could probably beat Tennessee. and I'll be bullshitting. Vanderbilt would get their ass whooped by the Tennessee Titans. They ass whooped. So please, before you start talking shit, please have some level of respect. Now, if you're just talking shit, joking, I talk shit and joke too much. Some people really take me serious, and I just be bullshitting. But some of y'all are really serious about this. When y'all say this shit, and I just be like, no, y'all just can't be dead ass. And y'all be dead ass. Like, really dead ass. And I can't believe it. Anyway, let's get back to it. Sorry, y'all. I did a rant. Skirt. Back to the old grind. Now, the game of the night for tonight, Friday, December 5th. Conference championship. North Texas plays Tulane. Okay. North Texas is 11-1. Tulane is 10-2. They're playing for the AAC conference championship. Winner of this game actually goes to the college football playoffs, which I'm happy for. Shit, put them in there. I like it. All right. But yeah, winner of this game goes to the college football playoffs. And like I said, I like it, man. Just put those teams that, not everybody knows North Texas. Not everybody knows Tulane. Get them some exposure out there. Shit, think about last year. Arizona State. Everybody knows who Arizona State is, but nobody really knew who they had. And Cam Scatterboo came on the scene and was killing everybody. So these playoff and these tournament times make stars. Look at the basketball tournament. They make stars every month. Every March Madness is a star born all the time. But I don't know, man. If Tulane was going to have a home game, I would want Tulane to win just because I like their football field. Their football field is kind of cool. But wait, no, I don't think it's Tulane. I think it's Carolina Coastal. It has that cool field. It don't matter. I got North Texas actually winning this game. Okay. Now, Saturday. That's where we have the big time games, baby. The big times. Okay. Now, early in the morning, we're going to start off with BYU playing Texas Tech in Dallas, or Arlington, Texas. Arlington, Texas for the Big 12 championship. Okay. That game is going to start at 11 a.m. Central. BYU they was good last year. They are good this year, 11-1. Texas Tech is 11-1. Texas Tech has been phenomenal this year. Now, for Texas Tech, I feel like even if they lose this game, they're still going to the playoffs. But you will want to win this game just to solidify that you have a kind of a bye week, right? Because you're number 4 now. If you win, you're probably going to stay at number 4. That's if even if Indiana loses, I still think they're still going to be top 2 or top 2 or 3. So if Texas Tech can get this dub and solidify they got a first round bye, that's cool. But even if they lose, they still going to the playoffs, in my opinion. BYU is the one that needs to win to go to the playoffs. But being in Texas, it's still kind of a home game for Texas Tech, even though I did go to the bowl game last year, BYU versus Colorado. And let me tell you, going there when we stopped by to get some gas or whatnot, it was so many BYU fans getting to the stadium, so many BYU fans. So BYU fans travel in packs. Okay, they're traveling like it's like Green Bay or Steeler fans, like they travel. So I might just say it's like a low key home game for Texas Tech, but hey, BYU is gonna show up and show out. But I do got Texas Tech actually winning that game. Okay, all right. First afternoon game, we got the SEC championship. Georgia Bulldogs are playing Alabama Crimson Tide. Georgia is 11-1. Alabama is 10-2. I I want to say they played each other before in the season. I can't remember. But I think that was Georgia's only loss was to Alabama, if I'm not mistaken. But it's the SEC championship game. I can't recall the last time I've seen Georgia beat Alabama in the SEC championship game. I really can't recall this. I'm trying to remember. Now I know Georgia beat Alabama for the national championship, but I can't remember SEC championship games. And guess what? I think the cycle continues. I got Alabama beating Georgia in the SEC championship game to get their ticket to the playoffs. Georgia's still going to be in it regardless. Just not going to be a top 4 team, so they got to play the first round game. But I think Alabama has a chance of winning this game, and they will win this game. Okay. Now for the weird conference championship. Okay, the ACC championship. Okay, we got Duke at 7-5 playing Virginia at 10-2 for the ACC championship game. That is another one when I say these college rankings and these conference shit is bullshit. How is Duke at 7-5 in the conference championship game over Miami, who is like 11-1 or something? No, okay, let me take that back. They're like 10-2, I think, too. Why is Miami not in the ACC championship game? What's going on? What's going on in life? I don't know. This is weird. And if I saw a weird case that if Duke wins, they possibly can go to the playoffs. I hope not. I hope I read that wrong. But that's nasty. That is nasty. Why would you do that? But if Virginia wins, then they're definitely going to the playoffs. So I actually, you know what? I actually got Virginia winning this game. But I will, just for the hell of it, I want to see Duke win this game. I got Virginia winning. Like, let's quote me on that. I got Virginia winning this game. But I want to see Duke win this game just to see what happens. It's going to be funny. Hilarious. And for the game of the night on Saturday, the game of the night, the Indiana Hoosiers, number 2 in the country at 12-0, plays Ohio State, number 1 in the country at 12-0 for the Big Ten championship. Dude, this is going to be a game. I'm going to make sure I got my beer. I'm going to take 2 shots before this game starts. Shout out to my homie Rodney. I don't know if he's back yet. I hope you're back. I'm about to actually, when I get done with this episode, I'm about to call him. Are you in town, nigga? Come over tomorrow and watch Indiana get in that ass. Get off in that ass. All right. Now, I won't lie. I think Ohio State has been fantastic all year. The closest game they had was versus Texas, and that was the very first game of the year. Other than that, they've been beating the shit out of everybody. Indiana is the one that's been having close games with everybody. But that makes you having those close games, you know how to win those close games. Versus if you don't be in those close games, you don't know how to kind of come back, or you don't know how to react in those close games, right? That's why I have Indiana coming in and upsetting Ohio State. Ohio State is the favorite to win. Ohio State is everybody's favorite to win. Ohio State looks fantastic. I think Indiana clicked this year. I think last year when Indiana was good, they still was missing something, just missing some little thing. They found that this year. Indiana's on a mission. I got Indiana actually beating Ohio State to claim the crown of the Big Ten and to be number 1 rolling into the college football playoffs, because they will be number 1 if they beat Ohio State. And like I said, I think, let's just say Indiana wins and beat Ohio State. Ohio State is going to number 2. There's no way you're going to sit here and tell me they're going to less than 2. If Georgia wins, they go to 3. That's if Georgia wins. But that's what I think about. That's my NFL. That's my college football conference championship takes. That's what I think is going to happen in college football. But now we're going to the NFL. NFL on Sunday. All right. We have a divisional game starting out, right? We got 2 divisional games starting at 12. It's going to be actually a perfect Sunday for football. All right. So we're starting out with Pittsburgh playing the Baltimore Ravens in Baltimore. Both teams are 6-6. Both teams need a win to basically solidify themselves as the number 1 team in their division. Their division has really struggled this year, but I still said at the beginning of the season they're going to be one of the best divisions in football. It has not played out like that. But I will say that this is going to be an important game, a very, very important game. So, with that being said, Aaron Rodgers just looked terrible. And I think he tried to come back from injury too early, and that hurt him. Baltimore is going to win this game in Baltimore. I feel like and take that lead of the AFC North, and it's going to be up from there. Okay, another divisional game that we have that's going to be fantastic to probably watch, and this game is going to solidify this team as the number one team in their division. Indianapolis Colts travel to Jacksonville to play the Jaguars. Both teams are 8-4. Like I said, with a win for either one of them, they're on top of their division, which it's not hard. The AFC South is trash. Besides the Colts and the Jags, who are both good this year, ironically, you got the Titans and the Texans. Texans are actually bouncing back, and I'm actually proud of them. Titans. All right. All right. Speaking of Titans, Tennessee Titans travel to Cleveland to play the Cleveland Browns. It's going to be Cam Ward versus Shedeur Sanders. That's going to be fantastic to watch. We have not protected Cam Ward great at all, and we're going to go to Cleveland and play one of the best, if not the best, defensive linemen in the entire league, and who is a fucking giant of a man. A giant of a man. I think Tennessee loses again, but I want to see a show. I want Cam Ward to actually have a great game. I know Cam Ward is showing glimpses, and then like it's times he shows that he can be a great quarterback in his league. The throws he makes, but it's sometimes the decision making is like okay, but he's a rookie. Like I said earlier, you can't expect rookies to come in and they just automatically be great. It's just not going to happen like that. But Cleveland will win this game in Tennessee. So, yeah, that's what I think about it. A chance for Cincinnati to bounce back. Cincinnati Bengals with Joe Burrow back. They play the Buffalo Bills. That's going to be a good game. It's going to be in Buffalo. Buffalo is 8-4. Cincinnati's 4-8. Cincinnati need every win they can possibly have, and if they want to try to compete and go for a playoff spot, it's really from the outside looking in. It might not be, but you never know. Buffalo is wildly inconsistent, but Buffalo needs this game. I got Buffalo beating the Cincinnati Bengals, and that's a 12 o'clock game too. They got a lot of 12 o'clock games, son. Okay. Another divisional game. That's the afternoon game that I hope, from the looks of it, that might be the game everybody's going to be watching as the doubleheader. Chicago Bears travel to Green Bay to play the Packers. Chicago Bears are 9-3. Green Bay is 8-3-1. This is a great divisional game that's about to take place. I think this is, if Green Bay wins, I think they lead the division, if I'm not mistaken, because they will have only 3 losses to Chicago Bears 4 losses. Chicago has shut me. Caleb Williams have been shutting me up. Caleb Williams and those Bears have been shutting me up this year. But maybe I get a chance of revenge. I got Green Bay winning versus Chicago in Green Bay on that game on Sunday. Okay. And then for Sunday night, okay, Houston, Texas, who I just talked about earlier, they need to start winning too. Houston Texans travel to Kansas City. Do Kansas City have an away game? I swear, man, every primetime game, Kansas City's at home. Every game I watch, Kansas City at home. At this point, they have all 17 games at home. I never see these people play away. Never. What the hell? Jesus. But Houston travels to Kansas City to play the Chiefs on Sunday night. It's going to be a good game because now the Chiefs, they're not mediocre. They're just having a stumble year. All right? And Houston's not mediocre. They just stumbled on some games that they shouldn't have lost in the beginning of the year. It's going to be a fantastic game, I feel like. If CJ Stroud is back, I think he is back, and he's good to go. I think this is going to be a fantastic game. I do got Kansas City winning this game. Like I said, in December, the Chiefs just don't lose. Like, they play their best football in December. So they need a win streak to happen. 4 wins in a row, definitely, for the Chiefs if they want a chance at some playoff spots. So it starts tonight. Guess what? It starts tonight. Houston versus Kansas City. I got Kansas City beating them in Kansas City. It's gonna put the Houston Texans at 76, and they put Kansas City at 76, and they need that win. Okay, and then for Monday night, we got a treat. Philadelphia Eagles, defending champions. Philadelphia Eagles are playing the Los Angeles Chargers in Los Angeles. Both teams are 8-4. So yeah. It is going to be a treat. I think the Eagles are still a top team in the league. I still think that even though you can say they're struggling, but 8-4, okay, whatever. But the Chargers. But see, this is my thing. At 8-4 for the Eagles, y'all say they're struggling. For the 8-4 for the Chargers, they're a good team. They're both 8-4. I'm not figuring it. I want to say Chargers, but I think Justin Herbert is like day to day right now. Right now, just to play it safe, I'm going to call Eagles winning, going into Los Angeles and beating the Chargers in Los Angeles. That's what I think will happen. Okay, and I just now noticed something. I hope the Kansas City Chiefs win because there'll be two teams in Houston and Kansas City. Their record, if Kansas City beats the Houston Texans, then both of their records will be 6-7. Well, 7-6, but they'll have 6-7. That would be funny. That would be funny. Actually, you know what? If you want a 6-7, let Pittsburgh lose or Ravens lose and let Miami win, and then we have the 6-7. That would be crazy. All right, and before I get out of here, we have Saturday, UFC 323. That is going to be something to watch. I will be watching, hopefully, if I'm not watching these conference championship games. Hopefully, I can catch it in time. We got about a cool. Excuse me. We have a cool 5 matches for this UFC 323. Tell me who you guys got in the comment section. Who you guys got winning? Who are you excited to watch? I'm not going to lie to y'all. I was going to call out some matches, but I've looked at all of these names and I've tried to literally pronounce these names 5 times each person, and I have failed miserably. So I'm not even about to do that to myself. I'm not about to have y'all making fun of me. Fuck that. All right. So let me know in the comment section who you watching in the fights, who you got winning. If you guys are going to go out to a party or to a bar, please be careful. If you're going to get drunk, please call an Uber, call a friend, call mother, father, sister, brother, cousin, little brother, whoever you want to call, friend, best friend. Call whoever you need to call because I guarantee you that they would rather see you alive, even though they would be pissed off that you called me so early, drunk as hell. But I'd rather see you alive than you try to get behind the wheel drunk and then it's all over for everybody. All right. So if you're going to go out and party and watch the UFC match, watch the full conference championship games, watching UFC matches, watching anything over the weekend, please be careful. Don't drink and drive. If you're drinking, please drink responsibly. If you are doing any type of other curricular activities, please do that responsibly. Okay, don't get caught. Please don't. Okay, have fun, do what you do, but just have a safe and good night. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching another episode of Ta1k podcast. It has been a good day. It's been a good month of November. Now we're getting in a good month of December. Can't wait to see what happens. Okay. So till next time, you already know who I am. I'm Zay for Life, and Zay for Life is out.